Hello everyone.
Hi.
Hi.
So how is everyone doing?
Yeah,
Everything's good?
we are
Yeah,
good.
we're good.
Very good. Unfortunately, there is not cash for me.
What's wrong, Fateha?
Are you not feeling well?
No, not that. It's just because of this COVID-19 pandemic, I don't have much money left in order for me to survive during this movement control order.
That is terrible. But do you know that the government has launched loan moratorium for people who affected by the COVID-19?
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was announced by our Prime Minister, Tan Sri Muhyiddin Yassin.
Yeah, that's right. I have seen that on article, but I don't really understand how it works.
Loan moratorium is a period which the borrower will not required to pay back their loan.
Oh, so how long is the loan moratorium period?
It is for a maximum of 6 months.
If I'm not mistaken, it started from 1st April 2020 until 30 September 2020, right?
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah. In addition, this loan moratorium are provided for those who are affected by COVID-19, such as individuals and small and medium entrepreneurship. For business entities such as tourism, hotel, logistics, shipping, airline, and many more, can also apply for this type of loan.
Ah, I see. It is quite interesting. But where can I apply this loan moratorium?
You can apply it at any licensed bank and financial institution, a licensed Islamic bank, and also investment bank.
Oh, thanks everyone. I will start applying for this loan as soon as possible.
You're welcome, Fateha.
There's no denying that the banking sector are also badly affected by this pandemic. What is your opinion on this situation, Fanny?
Yes. First thing first, loan moratorium offered by the government is a good opportunity for those who are affected by this pandemic, as they are given a time off to pay for their loan. Unfortunately, interests are still charged by the bank during the loan moratorium period because interest on loan is the main sources of income for most banks.
So, is there any solution on how to reduce the impact of this pandemic for the bank?
Bank has decided that customers would need to pay for the interest on the outstanding balance after the loan moratorium period has ended. So this is done to ensure the economy's stability and for the bank to be able to operate smoothly in the long run.
Is there any possibility that some borrowers might not be able to fully repay their loan after the loan moratorium period has ended, which will cause us a non-performing loan?
Yes, can you share with us what is the effect of non-performing loan?
So there is a possibility that some might not be able to pay off their debt as the pandemic had really caused a big impact on their finance. Thus, this might cause the bank to become more strict on accepting a loan after the loan moratorium period has ended. If a customer has default their payment, bank will take possessions on assets that has been declared as a collateral by the borrower.
Fateha, what are the implications to the small and medium-sized enterprises?
During the loan moratorium period, business running up can be avoided in order to deal with the movement control order, which brought many industries to a sharp halt when only critical sectors were permitted to function for curtail the spread of epidemic. The pandemic has seen many firms introducing wage cut and layoff. If the moratorium is not extended, certain corporations will risk bankruptcy by the first quarter 2021, and it will also take a toll on younger individuals.
True. In April, Malaysia's unemployment rate soared to a 30-year high of 5% as unemployed individuals rose 48.8% year on year to 778,800 due to the closing of company activities during MCO.
Government interventions such as conducting loan moratorium that indirectly strengthen corporate cash flow. The businesses will face less financial burden, which will further extend the means and window of time for the company to pursue alternatives to both equity and debt recapitalization during the loan moratorium period.
So what are the solutions SME can take before the loan moratorium ends?
The Association of Banks in Malaysia insists SMEs to seek advice from banks before loan moratorium ends. Corporations must plan a feasible loan repayment strategy to alleviate their responsibility, pursue and aggravate the inability to repay loan.
May I know what is the impact of loan moratorium on individuals?
Sure, the loan moratorium helps to ease the cash flow for individuals who were affected when MCO was imposed by the government. Since there are many people experience salary reduction and even worse, lost their job, the government has introduced a loan moratorium to help the individuals to lessen their burden in paying debts. Moreover, the banks offer repayment flexibility until their finances are stable.
Is it possible for an individual to face bankruptcy?
In my opinion, bankruptcy can happen if the borrower could not manage to repay after the moratorium ends, since the interest rate will be accumulated during the moratorium period.
It's true, there will much interest accumulate which can lead to difficulties in paying their debts. The borrower also can lose his asset and even worse, the bank can file for bankruptcy and the borrowers won't be able to get a loan from any bank again.
Is there any solution that we can suggest to the borrowers?
The borrowers can seek advice from the bank. I'm sure that the bank has the right solution for the borrowers. For example, after the loan moratorium ends, the borrower can adjust their financing, especially for home property loan repayment. The borrower has three options, which are rescheduling the loan, restructuring the loan, and debt consolidation. So I think it is important to meet their bank to help them to find the right solution for their problem.
Based on the impact that has been stated by others, what do you think, Yana, about the benefit of loan moratorium?
For the benefit of loan moratorium, I think it helps those who are in a bad financial situation to relieve their financial stress. Loan moratorium offers fight to the borrower since the borrower can allocate their fund to essential needs during the COVID-19 pandemic. Moreover, borrower credit score and credit history will not be impaired during the loan moratorium period. Therefore, this would be advantageous for the borrower forthcoming loan where they can easily get a loan.
How about the drawbacks? Any idea?
About the drawbacks, although the repayment will be postponed for a duration of 6 months, interest on the unpaid balance will begin to accrue, resulting in a rise in the monthly repayment or tenor of the loan. After the loan moratorium period expired, the applicant needs to repay their loan, including the accumulated interest. Other than that, the loan will be extended by 6 to 10 months for any type of loan. When compared to the current interest amount, the interest payable on the loan would be higher. Thus, the longer the borrower loan repayment period, the higher the interest that will be incurred.
Can I add some of it?
Sure, go ahead.
In addition, borrowers who make long-term loans such as home loan might extend their loan tenure. Therefore, they will need to pay higher interest during the repayment of the loan if they use the loan moratorium facility.
In my opinion, there are both pros and cons faced by banks, SME, and also individuals due to the loan moratorium during this pandemic.
Yes, we can only hope that this pandemic could be over soon so that everything will go back to the normal. Well, guys, I have to go now. Bye bye.
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 Stay safe.
Okay.
Stay safe.
Stay safe.